And today we are going to understand two more modules: hardware asset management, software asset management, and after that, so we will see HRSD. Okay. So with this, we will complete uh, the modules overview, and later, so we will start creating a ServiceNow account, and we will start understanding ServiceNow admin and development personas, and as well as we are going to take scenarios and we will start implementing it uh, every concept as a scenario in one of our custom application. So I'll teach you all those things, but yes, before that, let me make you understand two more important modules. Okay, so the next one is ham module, hardware asset management. So in any organization, if you want to maintain software asset hardware or software, so we have two dedicated modules: hardware asset management and software asset management. So both, these two modules combinedly we can say ITAM, IT asset management. Okay. Under that we have a HAM, hardware asset management. We have a SAM, software asset management. And also we have a advanced module called SAM Pro. So where more the integrations and other options you will get it if you buy a SAM Pro module. But if you want to implement a basic software asset management, you can go with the SAM, software asset management. Similar to SAM, we have HAM, hardware asset management, and hardware asset management Pro also available. So depends on company needs. So we have to purchase the license. All right. So let's understand. So what is AM and why companies are required to purchase this ServiceNow module and implement it for their organization or the organization purpose. Okay. The hardware asset management HAM, full form is hardware asset management. It's a specialized application under the IT asset management module. ITAM is the main module. Under that, we have two modules, HAM and SAM. So now we are going to understand HAM module, hardware asset management module. It will help organizations to manage the entire life cycle of their hardware assets from procurement to retirement. It will focus on majorly ownership and as well as assignments. Okay, so from procuring of that asset to retiring the asset, so complete life cycle we can handle by using this hardware asset management. Okay, hardware asset management, it will help us to track, manage, and control physical IT assets such as laptops, desktops, monitors, servers, routers, switches, mobile devices, printers. So every organization, all these devices are really required, right? Without these devices, they'll not be able to operate their day-to-day businesses. So taking care of these devices, which means the ownership who is using, and also where from which vendor we are purchasing, how many are utilized, how many are not utilized, and also the process life cycle, procurement to retirement. So we have to follow the compliances and we have to follow the industry standards. And also it ensures assets are accurately tracked and properly utilized and completely retired or recycled. So for example, if you don't have a track on your laptops, desktops, so definitely it will increase a lot of cost on the company revenue, right? Because if you're not sure who is using and how many laptops we purchased and what is the guarantee for that or warranty when it is a warranty, if something is broke, so whom to reach out. If you don't have all this information, so definitely the department will purchase every time whenever user needs then they'll have to purchase and they're not sure where is the device, and while leaving the employee also they're not sure, right? what is the device they have allocated, all that information we can't verify it. So that's the reason using hardware asset management is a really critical for any company, because it will save lot of time, I mean lot of cost, lot of cost, reusability, and also the we will have to comply into the process. So the entire process is available in hardware asset management. And here, key objectives of hardware asset management is uh, we will maintain visibility into all hardware devices assets. So we will know that where is our device and who is using our device and what is the configuration. Every information we will have, and it will be complete control. The information, and we can track and trace it. Reduce cost. This model will help us reducing cost by preventing duplicate purchases or underutilized the assets. See, if you have purchased last year 1,000 laptops, and you are storing all that information, and you are tracking and managing it, so that you will get to know how many devices are utilized, are used, are in use, and how many are not in use, are all this information. If you know that, so that you will not be purchasing a duplicates, or you will not be purchasing excess uh, laptops, right? For example, last year you purchased 1,000 laptops, and again if you get a requirement of thousands this year, then see, if you don't have anything, you will go and purchase it again. It will create a lot of cost on the company, right? So that's why, so we can use this module and we can reduce the cost because we know the exact information, and exactly we can track and trace it. And also improve compliance with internal and external policies. Every company has to follow the certain rules. So we have standards, okay? So all CMM level 5, level 3 standards, right? One of the uh, standard also maintaining assets, so then only the companies will get that level by level 5 company, level 4, level 3, the certifications. So those and all policies, if you want to if you want to com- complain to those policies, definitely we have to make use of these applications, and we can maintain proper information when they come for internal external policies, auditing also. So we can match that, and we can show that. Okay, so that is another important aspect. And also enable efficient life cycle management, like procuring, deploy, maintain, and retired. Okay, so these are the life cycle of any asset. So we will procure and deploy it, means assign it to, then if something happens to that, we will maintain that device. And also finally we have to retired, which means we will scrap it by selling, what you call, they will destroy it by removing all the secure data. So they will destroy the device, or they will recycle and they will give it to like a charity, or for other purposes. They will donate those laptops. Every company will do that. And also the we call as a e-waste. I'm sorry. So e-waste. Okay. So many companies they will sell this all these hardware devices to uh, companies called e-waste. They are collecting the e-waste, and they are taking care of the data and the devices securely. They'll remove the data, and they finally they'll destroy it. So that is called a e-waste. So every company has to follow that, and they will destroy their devices after certain time. Okay. And also ham life cycle in ServiceNow here, hardware asset management life cycle. So first we will get a request from the user through the ITSM process using a service catalog. Let's say HR or some manager will raise a new laptop request. So then it will create RITM, and it will go multiple approvals. Then it will create a task, and it will assign to let's say it verifies if stock is not available, then it is assigned to procurement team. The procurement team will reach out to vendor and it will create a PO, purchase order, and then once it is received, asset record generation will happen. Then it receives the asset and marked as a in stock. Then after that, it will be assigned or deployed to the specific user or location. So here, every location we will have a stock room. So let's say, for example, Hyderabad and Bangalore. So sometimes, like Hyderabad stock room has 100, they purchased last year 1,000 laptops. Out of 1,000, they are using only 80 I mean, let's say 800 laptops. Still 200 remaining in Hyderabad location. We can see that information here. But this year we got a requirement in Bangalore office, and where they are looking for a 200, 300 more laptops. Okay, so we know the information. We have already excess laptops which are there in the Hyderabad stock room, and we can ask the Hyderabad stock room to transfer those devices to or ship those devices to Bangalore so that they will transform it. So remaining only 100 laptops we can procure it because we know the information. We can get to know exact count and other details. If you are not maintaining this information, definitely duplicate. Each stock room will purchase their own, and according to their needs they will purchase it, so that because the stock rooms are not in sync, so that we can avoid. And also laptops will regular maintenance will be there, right, in terms of a repair or reallocation. Let's say if employee leaves, so they will clean up the data and they will reassign it to the new employee. And also retired or disposal process, asset end of life. As I said, right, it comes under a e-waste. So companies uh, will pay for the e-waste. Okay, so where some third party, many companies we have, so they will come and collect, and they will charge the companies to dispose that device, hardware device. Company will pay for them, and they will collect the hardware device, and they will do the disposal, or they do recycle as well according to the agreement. Okay, so these things will happen. These are the life cycle steps from request to retired. And also here, uh, assets and CMDB. So hardware asset management and CMDB. So hardware asset management majorly focusing on finance like purchase order and also ownership. So who is using and who bought those devices, all such kind of things we will focus on hardware asset management. And CI, the CMDB, it's a operational view, which means what's being used in IT environment, like what is the configuration, and all those the information, configuration of the device, we can store it in a the CMDB database. And also AM connects assets with CI for complete visibility. So we have to do the integration again. As I said yesterday also, right? So all these modules, finally, it will be connected to ITSM. So whatever hardware module or hardware asset management, software asset management item, all it will give the feed to ITSM. Okay, and key features in ServiceNow HAM module is asset lifecycle automation, like automates the workflow for asset creation, transfer, or retirement. So we have applications here, so where we can request and asset creation happens. Then we can transform the asset easily from one person to another person, and also we can use the retirement process as well. And also stockroom management. By using this hardware asset management, effectively we can maintain the stock rooms by location wise. So track the inventory by location, like each location we will get to know how many are unused devices we have or used devices we have, how many has to retired, all that information we will get to know by location. Asset model normalization, like this and all, like hardware model names normalize it, like instead of lengthy names, so we can store it as a Dell, let's say for example Dell Latitude 7490. Normalizing means simplifying the model name so that it will be easy to store and track it. And the reconciliation ensures assets records match actual inventory or discovery data. So all has to be in sync, right? So that also we can take care by using hardware asset management. And also by using hardware asset management, so we can also plan for disposal process, asset disposal process we can plan. One second. Sorry. All right. So let's move on. So let's try to understand the integration with other modules. Integration with other modules. So we can by using hardware asset management, we can establish the integration like CMDB integration, discovery integration, and also we can integrate with the hardware asset management pro ham pro. Okay. And benefits, accurate asset inventory we can manage and reduce asset hardware cost by avoiding duplicate purchases, better lifecycle management from request to retired. So the entire lifecycle of the asset we can manage effectively, improved compliance and audit readiness. Anytime anyone can do the audit and they can get to know the information. So we will be compliant for the process, and also it will help, hardware asset management will help streamline process through the automation. So we can automate the process of assigning and stock inventory, all such kind of information. So we can automate the entire process. Okay. So any questions so far? All right. So if you don't have any questions, let's move on. So let's understand how it works, hardware asset management in real time. Let's say you joined a company and you have to raise a request, or on behalf of you, someone has to raise a request. That's how it happens. If you don't, I mean, if you don't have access on behalf of you, your manager or HR will raise a request. Let's say you raised a request for a laptop. Okay. So by using you will have to use a catalog and you will have to request a laptop. So once you request a laptop, so it will go through the process, multiple approval process. As soon as you raise a request, it creates a RITM, and if RITM cost is more than $1,000, or if it's under the customization, companies will have to customize according to their need. And if let's say, for example, I'm saying, okay, just example it is, if laptop cost is more than $1,000, then it has to go to manager approval. Manager has to see that who is requested, what is the purpose of requesting a new laptop. If he approves, then it will create a task, and task is all about fulfilling that requested laptop. If manager feels that the laptop cost is more, and he can also request a less cost laptop or something, or you don't want to uh, allow the employee to request this laptop. In such cases, he can reject it, so that it will end the request here itself in the RITM process. But if he approves, it creates a it creates a task, and it will check, and if required, it will be assigned to procurement team. If there is no laptops in the stock room, it will be assigned to procurement team. So the asset manager or procurement team creates a purchase order from the request. So PO they will release for the vendor. So vendor, every company will have a multiple vendors. So in our case, let's say we requested a Dell laptop. So here the PO rise it for Dell Latitude 7490 10 units from vendor Dell India. The PO will be raised. Once vendor ships the items, the receiver logs them as a received in ServiceNow. So once we receive the item, it will be updated to saying that item received. And receiving and stock room. So once receive the laptops, ServiceNow creates asset records automatically under ALM hardware table. It's a primary table for all the hardware asset management applications. ALM, all core tables of hardware asset management will start with ALM. ALM underscore hardware table. So where it will store the asset record like asset tag and model of the laptop and state of the asset in stock and location, let's say Bangalore IT store. Each device may also create or link to a CO. This is like it will link it to computer where it will show the model of the laptop and and also who is the vendor, all that information. So we can store it in a uh, CMDB table. Okay, CMDB underscore computer table. So let me share and let me show you those tables as well, how it looks. Okay, let me quickly try to access my instance. One second, just I'm trying to log into instance and I'll show you how some basic information of any hardware and as well as CMDB data so that you can relate it. All right, so let me share my screen. So I'm accessing ServiceNow instance. All right, so here you can type if you want to access any table. So you'll have to type list. It will take you to this table. So this is the table. You can see uh, the asset tag, display name, and assigned. This is assigned to this user and which company it is. State in use right now. This laptop is used by this particular user. Cost of this laptop and the configuration item. This is a CMDB data. Let me access this also so that you will see the difference between hardware asset management and CMDB. You can see in CMDB so much information. Okay, like you can see name of the laptop and manufacturer, asset ID, and also we can see serial number assigned to company and also operating system. And if you scroll down, so related information, so whatever it's installed, the storage devices, file systems, all softwares, whatever softwares are installed in this particular computer, all those details it will display here. But whereas in hardware asset management table, so you will see the either ownership. Okay, so you can see the finance related information, disposal related, how much depreciation on this uh, and contracts. So this is a complete different information what you see in CMDB. Okay, so assets and expense lines, all those you can see. Okay, so this is how the hardware asset management and CMDB. But anyway, you will be learning this information later and it will more relate it. So time being, I'm just showing you how, I mean, what type of information. So we will store it in real time. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So here, once it is information is stored, so then assignment, okay, it will be assigned to user in stock and deployed location Bangalore office. And maintenance after 1 year, let's say you report say keyboard issue of that laptop, IT raises an incident. So you reported a issue saying that incident, I mean it's not working. So it will be incident or change link to same asset record. After repair, the status remains in use, but with updated maintenance history. So the history will show what happened to this laptop earlier, what was the configuration modified, all that information we can get to know that. And return. For example, John resigns or upgrades to his device. So asset goes through a reclamation workflow and collect from the user, wipe the clean, like security complaints we will follow, and we will clean up the laptop, move to stock room, and or reuse for reuse. So where they will be removing the softwares and they will put into reuse purpose, like making some changes to whatever required. They will repair it and they'll put into reuse. Then again, it will be in stock or pending disposal. Then if new employee comes and they will assign this laptop. And retirement and disposal after 4 years, laptop becomes a absolute means they have to retire. Only 4 years life cycle for laptops in real time, but depends on the company. Okay, so they if they feel that laptops are good, they will go. I mean they'll go ahead with the using the same laptop, but these are the standard period. 4 years once they will change your laptop. And final report, like using AM module, you will get to know number of assets in use and stock, and also how many are retired, asset age and life cycle cost, top, top models by vendor. All this information you can create a dashboards and you can access it. And also this is about the summary stage and request raised, ordered, received, in stock, available, assigned, in use and deployed, returned, in maintenance or stock, awaiting for a repair, retired, then disposal. Once it is says that retired, it means a disposal. Okay, so this is how every company needs a hardware asset management module. If they are using some other applications, that is fine. But if they want to move to ServiceNow, so then they can make use of hardware asset management, and they can get benefit of maintaining assets uh, by tracking and tracing. And I mean, we have already discussed the benefits of the using using this ServiceNow hardware asset management. All right. So any questions on this? Okay. So quickly, let me repeat it. So already we discussed ITSM. ITSM purpose is to provide a services for employees, and we have discussed CSM. CSM is for customers, and we have discussed the ITOM. ITOM is for discovering the data through the network and storing it in a CMDB. And also we have event management, service mapping. Those applications we are using for mapping the business and servers. And the event management will make sure health of the device is good. And if it is not, it will automatically create a alerts, or and through alerts we can create incidents, and proactively we can resolve the issues of those devices. Okay, or devices, physical or logical assets. And we started understanding ham module today, hardware asset management. This module purely we are using for maintaining, that is for what you call the maintaining hardware assets of the company, laptops, desktops, servers, routers, printers, mobile devices, all such kind of devices, hardware related, all these devices, so we can maintain effectively by using hardware asset management. Is it clear? Any questions on this? All right, so if it is yes, please type S in the chat box if you are unable to speak. And if you don't, if you have a question, please unmute and speak.
No questions, Manish.
All right. I will take it as a no from, I mean, no, and let's move on and let's understand software asset management. Okay, it's a very similar to hardware asset management, but as name says, software asset management module we are using to maintain the software assets. Okay, so as you know, SAM stands for Software Asset Management, one of the most powerful module under IT AM, one of the important module for most of the companies. So while ham deals with the physical assets like laptops, monitors, and servers, whereas SAM deals with the digital or software asset like Microsoft Office, Adobe, ServiceNow licenses, database licenses, .NET licenses, any software. So thousands of softwares they have to purchase to run a company or to develop the applications, right? So those softwares and its information storing and tracking also very critical for company. And also we have to we have to follow the compliance, and we have to follow the I mean audit. The vendors will come for audit, and we should not find fault in audit, so that they will put put as I mean they will put penalty on the companies. So we have to take care all those things. So for that we need a dedicated module, and where ServiceNow is offering called software asset management. So by using this, so we can definitely maintain the softwares of the company, and we can track and we can trace it. So SAM helps organizations to manage, control, and optimize software licenses across the enterprise. It ensures you are compliant with software licensing agreements. So for example, you purchased 100 license of the OS, and sometimes you may be using excess. Let's say 120 licenses you are using, but the Microsoft comes for a audit through third party, and if they find that you paid for 100 licenses, but you are using it for 120, means you installed in 120 laptops, 120 laptops. So then it will be they will put a penalty on you. So we have to overcome. How we can overcome? Only when you have a proper information, and when you know where is the particular software installed and which machine, who is using, is that software is required or not required, or in use or not in use. So this information also we have to get it. We need to know that, so that we can use effectively all those licenses. And this help us, you are not overpaying for unused softwares. For example, you purchased, and simply you taken 100 licenses, and you were using only 20 licenses, not using 80 licenses. And if you don't have information, you will not be knowing, right, how many licenses you are using or not using. So that creates a problem. That creates a problem. So that's why if you manage it, so if something is not used, so we can release it, so that whenever we want we can purchase it. And also you can reclaim, reuse, or reassign unused licenses automatically. And also, the SAM equal to license visibility plus compliance plus optimization. So these three things we can effectively manage by using software asset management module. So why software asset management module is important for organizations? So without SAM, companies often buy too many licenses because they don't know uh, the previous how many licenses we have, how many are in use, how many are not in use. So they will buy more and they'll pay more for the licenses. Used, unlicensed or pirated softwares because they don't know how many purchased and they may sometimes overuse and are overuse, right? So that we call that comes under a pirated software. And fail vendor audits. If vendor comes for a audit, so definitely all big companies will go for audit, and if they find something, then penalty happens. Okay, so SAM application, by using this, we can prevent all that by maintaining accurate records, using use tracking and reconciliation of all the software installations and entitlements. So that we will be compliant with the process, and we will not be paying unlicensed, or we will not be using unlicensed, and we are not paying extra cost for unnecessary licenses. Okay, and the life cycle of software also very similar to the hardware life cycle. The request stage, let's say employee request a software via catalog. Let's say I want to install a MS Office in my laptop. I request by logging into service portal. I request, and if my request is approved, then it will be assigned to procurement team. The procurement team license purchase details captured in SAM tables, like how many licenses we have, they will see it, and license entitlements are created for that software. If licenses are required, then it will create it. And also once it is done, so where discovery or SCCM detects the installation across the devices. So this discovery or SCCM, both are. SCCM is a existing discovery module. So where in ServiceNow we have a discovery application. As soon as you entitle this software for the user, once it is done, it will be available in network, and automatically discovery will identify the device is the software is installed, and which is installed in a particular hardware machine. So that information the discovery will get to know, and it will take that information and it will populate the CMDB data, so that that software information is available automatically in CMDB, and we can use it in terms of if they want to raise issues or any other processes, if they want to report, so they can make use of that particular new software information. And reconciliation system compares what is installed versus licensed. So those we can get to know like how many are installed and how many licenses we have taken. So based on that, we can take a call whether we are going to take the extra licenses, or we can ask him, I mean, we can reuse those existing licenses. And also, if some, let's say you installed MS Office in 100 laptops, in 100 laptops, only 20 users are using the MS Office. Remaining 80 members are not using. If they are not using, we will get to know that by using this monitor tools, so that we can ask them, if you really need this software, then only you can use it. Otherwise, we will install and we will reuse this license for the other users, so that we can maintain effectively and we can avoid purchasing the extra licenses. Okay, so core concept of software asset management is represents a unique software, let's say Microsoft or any other software used to standardize naming and mapping multiple discovered versions. So where the device names will be, I mean, the software name will be there. It will be useful for discovery to discover it, and then the license type, So define how many softwares is licensed and per device, per user, or subscription based, concurrent, floating licenses. So many this and all as part of the procurement. So we will have to store all this information, and then the reconciliation, like we can cross verify the things, and we can compare the discovered, let's say the discovery discovered uh, these many softwares has been installed in this many devices, but actual licenses we compare. So we have purchased 100 licenses, but in the network only 80 is available. So means, sorry, 80 is available, which means 20 licenses should be with us. So this comparison and all we can do it. All such kind of advantages you will get it by using a software asset management. All these are key tables. And also we can integrate software asset management with the discovery, CMDB, procurement modules, and also hardware asset management. So prevents, I mean benefits, prevent software audit risks, reduce license overspending, improves visibility into software usages, ensure compliance with vendors, support cost and optimize and forecasting. Okay, so these are the benefits companies will get by using software asset management module. And here is the example. So Microsoft Office 365 license, let's say requested. So we have purchased 100 Office 365 licenses, and entitlements are created. And here discovery 120 Office 365 found in the network, the discovery discovered via discovery or SCCM. So now reconciliation, 100 licenses are available, but 120 installed. So 20 is a non-complaint, right? Which means we are pirated or overused. So what action we have to take? So SAM module identifies unused licenses from the re-signed users, reassigned users, reclaim 20 license at 20 licenses, and reassign it to active users. So which means whoever is unused licenses we have, right? So from there we can get those 20 licenses whoever is not using, and then we can adjust these licenses, uninstall, and whatever 20 extra is there, right, we can assign it. If required, we will have to purchase it. Result, so we will be achieve the compliance and cost saving and new license or on new license purchase. So we may not be required to purchase a new license because we get to know that through discovery. So we felt that we are, I mean, we got to know that we are overused that license, so that we will have to clean up. We will have to compare like who are using, and if you are not really using those, we can install and we can complain to the license agreements. And we have reporting capability, so where we can design the reports and we can display those reports for the customer, means the management, like complaints by software publisher. Publisher means here company, okay, and over licensed or under licensed status, license usage trends, potential savings, how much money we saved. All these reports we can create and we can show it. Okay. So we have multiple examples already we discussed. Okay, so where, let's say for example, my Microsoft Office, we have, let's say we have already same similar example here also. Let's say Technova purchased 200 Office 365 licenses, and software, the entitlement is 200, they got it. So they raised a PO and they got it, and then they store all that information in the entitlement tables. Then discovery discovers, it detects over the 365 installed, found installations stored in a software installation table. So like this automate, we can once the device is available in internet, means online, so that device information we can the discovery or SCCM tools will capture, and it will update, keep on update, because daily thousands of devices we will be adding, thousands of softwares are installing and uninstalling. So this information we should have accurate, right? So that information link to ITSM, and whenever we want, we can use that information for reporting issues related to that particular software or a particular hardware, so that the agents will get to know that, okay, this particular software, then they will see that who is the vendor, and then process will follow, and they will get the service on time done. Okay, so like this, so each module has its own kind of a what you call functionality. So this functionality will help organizations to maintain the process, and also the lot of money they can save, and complain to the audits and policies and standards, and also uh, the cost, how much money they can save. So we can create a reports and we can see it. So that's the reason the companies are paying more for service now, because they're saving a lot of money by paying duplicate licenses or unused licenses. Simply they create a purchase orders. Purchase procurement team may not be aware, and they will procure the extra items, and they don't know how many in stock and how many are in used, because if they don't have a proper software and they don't have information, I mean, how they will handle and how they will store it. So ServiceNow is a one-stop place for different kinds of functionality for organizations. So not only raising a ticket, so many other purposes we will be using ServiceNow. So that is the reason around 70,000 plus companies using directly, indirectly ServiceNow as a their ticketing system. Now, so these so many modules we have, right? All these modules we can't use as it is. Means companies can't use as it is. They have to make the changes according to their process. So ServiceNow will say, okay, yeah, you can take this, and you are paying for them, and they'll give the access to their ServiceNow module. So after taking that, according to the company needs, we need to configure or customize, and we have to use it. So for configuring and customizing, they need a developers, they need a admins, they need a implementation specialist. So by using these developers, admins, and implementation specialists, they will do the configuration and customization, and they'll be effectively implementing these modules, and they will roll out to the users. So once everything is done, and once we tested everything is working as expected, then we will ask employees to start using it across the, see, Accenture. One of the team will develop this, but entire Accenture employees will use it. Okay, so this is about the high level overview on the modules. Is it clear? Any questions?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
All right, I received few questions. As a ServiceNow developer, what are we doing using hardware asset management? How we work? So as I said, right, one second. Okay, so as I said, right, Teja, so as a ServiceNow developer, you will be customizing, configuring. Let's say if they want to integrate hardware asset management with ITSM, hardware asset management with the third-party application, you'll have to do the implement integration. You'll have to implement it. And also, uh, if you want if they want to add extra notifications, you will have to do it. All such kind of development related the platform is offering. So we will have to learn, so that these modules will be using same concepts: integrations, notifications, scripting, database, reporting, dashboards, workflows, flow designers, workspaces, I mean the chart boards, everything is whatever platform is offering the same concepts they are using, and they are creating applications and customizing the existing applications. Okay. Any other questions? All right. So from tomorrow, if you, I mean, if you don't have any questions, so from tomorrow onwards, we are not going to send a link to you. You will have to directly join from the platform. Okay. If you are joined yesterday and today, so for you, I'll show you how to access the uh, classes, live classes, how to join live classes, and also how to access the recordings. Okay. So here, remember, you will have to type nageshacademy.com. So once you type it, so don't click on join now. So you will have to click on login. So once you click on login, it will ask you credentials. You will have to give the email ID and password which you have given while registering to this course. Here everyone is registered already. So while registering to this course, you have given email ID and password. So that email ID and password, you will have to give it here. So once you enter valid credentials, email ID and password, it will take you to this home page. You can see hello, I mean the whatever name you entered. So it will show you. And here are the upcoming live sessions. Okay. So for example, session 2 today, it's a 11th. Okay. It's a join live. And tomorrow 12th, 12th November. So 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Just you will have to log in, click on join live. So the link will open after 8:45. So once you click on join live, it will take you to the live. But as soon as we open the bridge, you will be allowed to live session. So this and all, let's say this is for November 13th, 14th. So you can see the date and time and click on join live. So these are all the upcoming live sessions. It will continue show it until it completes the entire course. And if you scroll down further, right now you will have access to this course, 60-day ServiceNow challenge. Going forward, you will be getting access to remaining courses as well. And here, if you click on a continue, it will take you to the another page. And here you can see live classes links. Don't click. You no need to click this. And below you can see class recordings. If you expand this, you will see ITSM overview and ITAM and CSM overview. So today class also we have recorded and it will be uploaded very shortly. And if you want to play it, just click on it. So the video will play here. So you will have a lifetime access.
Hi, Nagesh. I tried to open the ServiceNow account, but it's not working for me. Can you help me with that?
Okay, account creation, I was saying the ServiceNow account, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we will create accounts for everyone tomorrow. Means I'll take one of your email ID and I'll show you how to create account. So remaining members can follow and you can create account. I'll show you tomorrow. Right now we are nothing to practice, but from tomorrow, so we start setting up accounts for each one of you so that you can use the dedicated account and you can start accessing your dedicated instances. All right, any other questions?
Hello, Nagesh.
Yeah, yes.
Will you provide any certificate after this training session?
Yeah, so you will get a course completed certification so that you can, I mean, you can download it from our platform as well, or also we can send it to your email.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so we have given including demo. This is the fourth session. So we have given all the sessions completely free. And You will have to enroll to this course. We will send you the payment link tomorrow because we can't continue. It will create uncertainty for our batches. So we want only serious students. So to filter out the serious students, so we are going to take enrollments from tomorrow. So if you would like to continue, you can enroll by tomorrow before the session so that you can continue classes. All right, so Sushmita, unable to see. Um, can you, ping me your WhatsApp, the number or did you register, Sushmita?
Yes, Nagesh.
Okay, so we will check sometimes what happens while registering to this course.
Okay,
You may be given a different email ID. That is also reason.
okay, we will check in.
Sushmita KR, right?
Yes,
Okay, you have access.
I have access, but I couldn't. If I click the live session one, I'm not able to click on the. I'm not able to see
I
the
I mentioned clearly,
documents.
don't click on live session once. So
Okay,
you will have to let me share my screen again quickly. Where it is, okay. Yeah. So you will have to, sorry, think I closed it. Yeah, you should not click and I'll send you the step by step process also
okay,
how to access it. So uh, again, I'm showing you if you are confused. If you're confused, so quickly you can say this. Let me see. Okay. So here you will have to scroll down, click on continue watching. So where you can see the course, don't click on join live. It will take you to the live session. Okay. So
yeah,
already you are
okay.
in live session. Don't click on this. You will have to click tomorrow before, if you want to join tomorrow live session. So at 9 o'clock, you log into this platform, click on join live. It will take you to our live session.
No, I'm asking for the previous courses, previous classes. I have
Yeah,
searching
yeah,
for the previous class, but
you
I'm
will
not
have,
able to.
can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you will have to click on continue. Are you seeing this course 60 days ServiceNow challenge plus 30 days hackathon?
Yes, it's under course, right? It's under
Yeah, under
courses.
course or continue watching. Under
Yes.
course also you can see. Click on continue. It will take you to the live class. Here another page. So don't click. Okay, this one. So below you can see class recordings tab. If it is opened, you just minimize it. If it is opened like this, so just click on minimize option. It will minimize and you will find the class recordings. Expand this and
Okay.
access the videos.
Okay. No, it's not working for me.
I don't think so. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I
Okay. Uh,
I'm able to share
oh,
my screen.
1 second, I'll give the access. Yes, now you can.
Yes.
Are you sharing?
Yes.
Okay, it's coming up. Yeah, so
Yes.
minimize it. Click on this icon in the top. No, not that. Or scroll last.
Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, we are able to see. Scroll
Yeah.
last. Scroll
If
last.
I click on
No,
live
why?
session,
No need to. You should not click. That's what you can see. Don't click. I said right. Live
no,
session
I did.
class. Don't click, Sushmita. Scroll
Okay,
down.
okay,
Click on continue.
okay,
Here, are you seeing class? Scroll last now. Scroll last. Don't click on this anything.
okay,
Class recordings.
okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
thank you.
Oh, no
Hi,
problem.
Nagesh sir, one thing I need to tell, and
Yeah,
in the
please.
beginning itself, nageshacademy.com, when I click, when I log into that, um, you have given a sign in by clicking, right, by email and
Login.
password,
Yeah,
but
login.
I am not getting that option itself. For me,
Yeah,
it's
you can
asking
also share
dashboard profile and log out like that.
already, which means you logged in. Can you share your profile, screen?
Once again,
Yeah, Dhanush, meanwhile, please go ahead. You raised a hand.
Yeah, Nagesh. As of now, this is my first demo class.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed, I think, three of the demo, I think. Can I
Yeah,
get the
okay.
link of those?
Yeah, I will send you the registration link. You can just register.
Yeah, sure.
You will get to access.
Yeah, sure. And also
Sure.
the course duration. What are the info about
I'll
this
send
course?
you all the information to your WhatsApp, Dhanush.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
shared
So
it, sir.
already,
Will you
yeah,
look
yeah.
into it?
Already you logged in. So click on that. Click on dashboard.
Okay. Okay.
You can see, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All right, guys. Anyone has any other questions? So actually, we are it's a readiness program. Okay. So you haven't missed anything. So I recommend you go through these classes, all our theory classes, and giving you high level overview on platform, what exactly ServiceNow is and what are the key modules we have. All we are making you to ready to learn ServiceNow, and even from tomorrow also we will set up your accounts and then we will start the concepts. Okay, so I recommend go through this and try to understand, and if you have any questions feel free to ask me tomorrow. Okay, so if you don't have any questions now, thanks for joining. We'll continue tomorrow. Thanks everyone. And so you
Thank you,
can
Nagesh.
join from the directly website. You no need to wait for link. Okay, all right.
Okay, Nagesh.
Yeah,
Thanks, Nagesh. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
thank you.
Nagesh.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nagesh. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Nagesh.